Datacron report.
Alright, what's up guys? It's Jake here, and we're going to do the Datacron report. So, if you don't know, our next Datacron is going to be Bounty Protocol. It's going to be interesting. So, real quick, before we get into it, they changed the Datacron structure from every month to every 2 months now, and came right after their big mistake of them giving unlimited reroll mats, as you still got 40,000, 20,000. 30,000. So it was after their big mishap, how they made the attacker cron way too OP. So then they took the attacker cron way, reduced it, gave us unlimited reroll mats, said sorry, and then they're like, okay, yeah, also now we're going to change it to every 2 months. So a lot of hate going on with Datacrons. I mean, I remember when they first got into the game, they were not truly loved, but yeah, so let's get into it. So the Datacron report, all this is going to be is me talking about the new Datacrons and going over it. So, Bounty Protocol, that's what it's called. So the level 6 is only Bounty Hunter and Droid. Interesting. If you see the level 9s here, Aura Singh, IG-88, BB-8, 3PO, that might be good. IG-11 could be okay. Chopper for Phoenix, Fennec Shan, C-3PO, Forlom, Hu Yang, Zuckuss. Alright, let's look at the alignment. So Dark Side, start of the turn release 2 buffs. They get stacking offense. So that's pretty good. I mean, we have that on the current one. It's one of the better ones. Whenever Dark Side allies inflict at least 4 debuffs on a turn, they have 10% stacking chance to reduce the cooldowns by 1 for each debuff they inflicted that turn. Honestly, I can see that being okay. In my brain, I'm going to Mara Jade. That's like infinite loot for Mara Jade there. I mean, that actually could be crazy. If you put high potency on or get a high potency cron, Mara Jade there could be scary. So all you gotta do is inflict 4 debuffs, and then they have a 10% stacking chance for each debuff they inflicted. It says once per turn, so I guess it's not infinite, but she could double up. Boom, boom. Tell me that ain't helpful. You get the basic, gives you crit damage up, crit chance up, and offense up, and then the evasion gives you offense up, and 2% health. Thinking that's terrible. So I'd say the first one's probably the best. The second one's probably the second best. Third one's probably the third best. The third one could be the second best, but I think for Dark Side you want to target the 5% offense. Depending on the team, you gotta think about your team. That's another misconception. You don't want to just go all in. You want to think about what team they're going to be and how it would affect them. Because if you got a team like, I don't know, let's just say Sith Empire, they're not going to get a lot of buffs. Matter of fact, they love debuffs. They love ferocity, so that's really not going to affect them. Alright, light side. Whenever they inflict a debuff, they deal damage to 2% max health. So it's kind of like the dark side that we had currently. First time each ally reaches 75, 50, and 25% health, grant them protection up, which can't be dispelled or prevented. That's okay. Actually, it's not terrible, honestly. And just know protection up is based on max health, not off of protection. Big misconception. I don't even understand why it's like that myself. You would figure it's going to be off your protection, but it's not. It's based on your health. And this right here is the worst one. Every time I get a Datacron Z, I hate it. It's just, don't get this one. This third one here, don't get it. The first time each ally is defeated, the first time each light side ally is defeated, remaining light side allies gain 15% offense and 20. Alright, so this is a classic. The 15% offense and 20 speed stacking. So it'll be like a max of 60 and 80. If you got one guy left, that's pretty good. And then 25% starting, that's good too. So if I had to rank this one, I'll probably go 25% starting as my favorite. I have a great use for that with Zori Bliss. And like those teams that, like CLS, those teams that once they get going, it's hard for them to stop. So I put this at 1, this one 2, this one 3, this one 4, and this one I'm not even ranking. Alright, level 6. Whenever a bounty hunter ally inflicts a debuff, they gain 30% offense stacking, max 300%, until the end of the battle. Whenever an enemy resists, bounty hunters gain potency. Okay, well, that could be really good. This is Jabba all over it. This is a Jabba team. I'm thinking Boush Leia. I'm thinking like Boba Fett, Boush Leia, teams that attack on a basic and do debuffs. This is going to be dangerous for them. At the start of each bounty hunter's ally, If they're not taking damage, they gain critical chance and offense up. Okay, that's okay. When Bounty Hunter allies critically hit an enemy, they gain 10% offense stacking for 2 turns. That's really good. I almost like this one better than this one. I guess it depends on tenacity or crit chance. I mean, this is close. Whenever Bounty Hunters attack on a turn, they have 25% to remove. Yeah, that's not great. Anything that's like you get a 25% chance to do this, that's terrible. And you're only removing 10%. Not good enough. Whenever a Bounty Hunter ally has full health and protection at the start of the turn, they deal 100% more damage. That's actually good if you know you outspeed them by like 2 or 3 characters. If you know that's the case, that's pretty good. Or if you're in a situation where it's like a 4v1 and you get your banners back and like they're just hard to kill, then they're slow. I mean, that's gonna be great there too. Okay, so that's all. Let me go ahead and rank the Bounty Hunter. I'm stuck between the first and third. What I think the best is. Well, this says during their turn, so that reduces it a lot. I'm gonna go 1 here because it doesn't say once per turn anywhere. It just says whenever they inflict a debuff. So this could get crazy actually. So we'll go here 1-1. Number 3 is probably the second best. Number 5 is probably the third best. Fourth, and don't even rank this fourth one. All right, droid. Let's go to the droid. So I don't have Afra team, which is droid heavy. But if you do, this is your kind of cup of tea here. At the start of each droid ally's turn, inflict target lock to a random enemy that doesn't have it. When a droid ally uses basic ability against an enemy with target lock, they recover 10% protection and 5% turn meter. That's pretty good. At the start of their first turn, droid allies gain offense equal to 400% of their current defense until the end of the battle. Then they lose 50% defense until the end of the battle. Honestly, hear me out. You jack your defense up, like all defense mods, and then do this, this could get dangerous real quick. Not only will you be hard to kill, but you're going to be hitting like a truck. You're going to have to do it early before you lose all that defense. Whenever a droid allies target another ally with an ability during their turn, they get 5% defense, max health, max protection, and offense until the end of the battle. So this is like a safe, you know, you're going to be getting your stuff. You just got to keep passing your stuff. So you ain't losing nothing like this one. Whenever droid allies recover health, they get protection equal to amounts of the health recovered. Droid allies can't recover protection this way more than once per turn or if their health was full. That's terrible. First time each droid ally falls below 50% health, all droid allies reduce their cooldowns by 1 and gain 10% turn meter. That's okay. I mean, that's alright. I don't think that's a needle mover. If I had to rank these, I'd say for danger, probably, I mean, for what I would do, if I had Afra, I'd do 2. This is going to be my favorite one on the droid side. Number 3 is the safest, but it's also good. So, I mean, I'd do, this is number 2, this is number 3. This one's number 4, this one's number 5. A lot of these are okay. Nothing that's like, ooh. So, alright, here's where all the bread and butter's at. Let's see what the level 9 say. Aura Sings. Whenever Aura Sings stuns an enemy, she gets 10% critical damage and 5 speed stacking. Now, she has 1 move that stuns, right? So, realistically, no, if you're stunning them, things are going good. You might get 10 to 20%. That's not very good. IG-88. All allies gain 50% critical chance, critical damage, and 20% turn meter. They are immune to ability block until the end of the counter. Whenever an ally scores a critical hit, in fact, inflict a stack of damage over time. That's actually not bad. Old IG-88 coming in clutch. I like this 50% critical damage and 20% turn meter. I like this a lot. I'm definitely going to be trying this with Jabba. 1000%. If that doesn't work, I'm going to do it with my version of a droid team with HK lead with IG-88 and some other guys. And I have Sortie. I have Sortie as well. I actually kind of like this. IG-88 coming in clutch. Favorite one so far. I've only done 2. Alright. BB-8 gains 15% turn meter when other allies use a special ability. That's kind of useless. He's not a needle mover, so it's like, you know, what's that really going to do for you? You're going to get his special quicker, which gives you some buffs for a little bit. That's not going to do, I mean, the grand scheme, that's not that great. Alright, whenever 3PO and Chewie is dealt damage, reflect 20% of that damage back onto the attacker as true damage. It can't defeat enemy. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, if you just need a CLS cron, I mean, that just helps out. That helps them get down a little bit quicker, so that ain't too bad. Definitely nothing crazy, so. Whenever IG-11 inflicts a debuff, they recover 25% of their max health and protection. Okay, I mean, he has a good AoE. I wish it said all allies or something. That'd be juiced, but that's okay. Alright, this is going to be your Phoenix Cron. I mean, unless once the previous set expires. So, but yeah, this will be your Phoenix Cron eventually. So let's just read it. Whenever a Phoenix ally takes damage, all Phoenix allies gain 30% max health stacking and 30% offense for 1 turn. Really? So they're going to get the health stacking and offense. So that's just both of that's for 1 turn. Okay. Chopper ignores taunt, which is actually important because with that Rex team, everybody's going to come assist. So that's going to be actually pretty good. Like, let's say you're facing a third sister, you don't have to hit her. Or an Inquisitor team with 9th sister, you don't have to hit her. Okay. Whenever Chopper takes damage while taunting, Chopper recovers 50% protection and all Phoenix allies gain 30% turn meter. Ooh, this is an offensive beast here. You bring this on offense, you're beating a lot of stuff. That's dangerous. I like this a lot. I mean, this one and IGs are by far the best. Alright, Phoenix Sean, whatever. I mean, this is like the Cad Bane one currently. Whenever she goes below 100%, she recovers it all, gets a bonus turn. Okay. C3PO. So basically, whenever he basics on his own turn, everybody gets 25%. I like that one better than 3PO's because they're a turn meter juggernaut, so like this helps him go. I always use his second special on Han Solo, so this could be definitely good. I don't have this guy, but let's read anyways. So this is literally IG-11s. That's pretty lazy. It's the exact same thing. Whatever. Alright, well, this looks like it's going to be the winner. Whenever Hu Yang uses special ability, if General Syndulla, Padawan Sabine, and Ezra Bridger are allies, they gain 40% offense, 40% critical damage, and 40% defense pen for 2 turns, and they each assist. So, like, right there alone is pretty scary. That's pretty good. I wish I had General Syndulla right now, I'll tell you that. Because I have the other 2, and that's a big number there. 40% offense, and crit damage, and deep pen, like, that's good. If Ahsoka GL is in the leader slot, she gains 25% turn meter and offense up for 2 turns. Whenever Hu Yang gains History of the Galaxy, all allies gain 15% critical chance stacking and 20% offense stacking. But that's the best one probably. I mean that's going to be number 1 just because the characters involved. Like this Datacron right here for the next 2 months is going to make Ahsoka Tano feel like an actual GL. Because right now she don't feel like much. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready. This is going to make her tough to beat. A lot tougher to beat, I'll say that. You better have some good Datacrons, because if you don't have Ahsoka Tano, you're going to wish you did. Alright, last but not least, Zuckuss. Whenever Zuckuss uses special ability, all bounty hunter allies gain protection up for 2 turns. Zuckuss calls a random bounty hunter ally to assist. All allies gain foresight. That's actually pretty good. That's actually not bad. So, my favorite characters ranking, I got Hu Yang at 1. For sure. That's very good. I'd probably say Chopper's 2. This makes them even more dangerous because he can ignore taunt. Sometimes you get stuck on a taunt from Night Sister or Reva, but now you can go around that. That's going to be huge. I mean, not just against Inquisitors, but depending who you play, I mean, that could be massive. So that's very good. I like that Chopper. This one was okay, but IG-88 was very good. So yeah, I'll probably say Hu Yang's 1, Chopper's 2, IG-88 is 3, and Zuckuss might be 4. Yeah, I go Zuckuss 4. Overall, this isn't really wowing for anybody. This isn't insane, especially with the set we just had. So I guess we'll see. It all just depends. But like the level 3s aren't great. The level 6 are nothing. I mean, my thing is, if you got good bounty hunters or droids, you better stock up because this is going to be it for 2 months. But yeah, this is interesting. Conquest starts here soon, so yeah, we'll see. I guess it makes sense. They don't want to give you back-to-back OP Datacrons because if you're going through their brand new GL like Swiss cheese, they're probably not going to like that. So this makes total sense to me that they're going to beef up Ahsoka because she's getting cooked. They're going to beef her up. Their new characters like Forlom and Zuckuss. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, that was the Datacron report. You guys take it easy.